Hi guys, so today what I want to talk to you about is followers and in which cases they are important or not important because this has been quite a big thing that I'm seeing a lot now on Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, and other social media sites that require followers, as well as like when it comes to Patreon and like donations. There are cases where it is important the number you have, and there's cases where it's not important. Overall, in general, it's really not important because the important thing is like the people who are following you, that they get your message. That's what is important. When you start having thousands and your message is no longer getting to people, but yeah, you're popular, then there's really no point to it because this isn't a popularity contest. And so in that case, it really doesn't matter how many followers you have. Now, I have a friend who is trying to get his character to be a comic book. Now that's different. You need followers because sponsors look at that like, well, do you have a large social media pool? Because if you don't, then am I wasting my time putting into you? That's different. Like when it comes to sponsorship, sometimes the number of followers is important because they want to see that you have a large effect on people. But in other means, it doesn't really matter. Like if you're just trying to get a message across, yes, more followers is great. But if you don't have more followers, then that's okay. Like, I only have 227 followers on Instagram and 3 subscribers on YouTube. I have 800 people on Facebook for some odd reason. I don't quite understand that. Hey, that's fine. I mean, but like, it doesn't really matter as long as your message is getting across. Whatever your goal is, as long as you're getting it across, that's what matters at the end, not the number of followers. Like I said, there are exceptions. Like if you're trying to get sponsorship and they want you to have a higher tally, then it's going to be important. But anyway, that's my little spit on followers because I've been seeing it like an increase on that being an issue for debate. And I've been wanting to post this video for a really long time, just really haven't had the time to. But anyway, if you're following my YouTube channel, feel free to like, subscribe. It lets you keep up. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay too. No pressure. Because again, it doesn't matter number of followers. The important thing is that the message is getting across. That is what matters. If your message is not getting across, it doesn't matter how many followers you have because you're not getting your message across. And again, it's not a popularity contest. I mean, if you have a lot of followers, great. And your message getting across, awesome. But yeah, I've been seeing a big uproar with that. And so actually, this leads me to another thing, and that is like a lot of times when people actually do finally get at the top, they forget about everyone who's on the bottom. Let's not forget about the people on the bottom because they're how you got where you are. Every one person who listened to you matters because them spreading your media is what gets you out there. You marketing alone is only going to do so much. Sponsorship is only going to do so much. The people that follow you, depending on your principle, they may be your fans, they may be your viewers, they may be your listeners. In my case, it's kind of a blend because I have a blend of messages. Like, I reach out to people who are dreamers and want to do the things I do. I reach out to charity because I do think the community is very important. And I reach out for myself because I would like to be up there one day. Not because I care about popularity, but because I really love what I do, and if I could spread that around the world in a greater scale, that would just make me so happy. But anyway, with that said, just be careful to the reason why you want more followers. If you have a valid reason, then good. If you do not, then don't worry about it. It's not a popularity contest. We're not in high school, guys. I think I've said that before on other issues, but yeah, keep that in mind. And if you are in high school or middle school, don't worry about it. You've got your whole life ahead of you, and everything will work out as long as you work at what you want. And I'm not going to promise you a dream job. I can't do that. But I do know if you work at the things that you want in life, there's a high probability that you will get it. And that is the realist in me talking. So, this video is getting about 5 minutes, which is okay, but I always have to make sure I keep it under 14 because then I cannot post it on Instagram. At least when it's an important message, and this one's pretty important. So this one will be posted on all my social medias. Anyway, that's my spill bit, and love you guys. Take care. If you have suggestions about videos, feel free to message me privately or reach out. However, we have the connection, and I'm always open to suggestions. Like, I know one suggestion that you guys have really been asking about is a Raven cosplay. So I might up that on my list after Halloween, but we'll see if there's still a high level after Halloween. I'll put a poll up, and she may get pushed to being higher up on my list. I have a lot of cosplays that are lined up that I want to do, but I really like to listen to my community and to my viewers, and for those who know me locally, I'm really sorry if we haven't been able to hang out lately. I'm really tired because Halloween is just... October is like the biggest time that I get booked for things, whether charity, paid, or just to go out. So I really apologize if I have not gotten to you, and I will try really hard to make room in my schedule. Alright, bye guys. Love you. Peace out.